Hi everybody, in this video we're going to be configuring Inter Vlan Routing in GNS3. So to start things up, I want to start up all the devices and I want to show the interfaces. Now with the interfaces showing, now let's just open up all the terminals. So this may take a quick second. We can see that we've already got it open. So I'm going to be using a layer 3 switch and we can see we've got two PCs connected. This one's going to be in VLAN 10 and this one's going to be in VLAN 20. And we can see they're on two different networks as well. So you can see this is 192.168.1.1, 192.168.1.2.1. So you can see they're in different networks as well. So let's set up into VLAN routing. So let's do config T. Now we want to set up out IP routing. What this will do is allow the layer 3 switch to have its own routing table. Now first things first, I just want to add these devices to a VLAN. So I'm going to do interface E00 for Ethernet 00, and I'm going to do switch port mode access check to an access port. Now I'm going to do switch port access VLAN 10, and what this is going to do is create VLAN 10. So I'm going to do interface E01 for Ethernet 01, and we want to do switch port mode access switch port access VLAN 20. What this is going to do is create VLAN 20. We first put the switch port into switch port mode access to make this an access port, and then we gave this switch port access to VLAN 20. We've got access to these two VLANs, and let's do access again. Let's do interface VLAN 10. We'll do IP address 192.168.1.1, 255.255.0. Now we gave this the IP address, the router. We pretty much gave the layer 3 switch access to this address, and this address is going to be our default gateway for PC1. So for Inter Vlan routing, we normally the VLAN IP address, which is pretty different to doing VLANs on a layer 2 switch. So I'm going to do int VLAN 20. I'm going to do IP address 192.168.2.1. We want to put in the subnet mask as well. So we can see we put in the subnet mask as well. Now all we need to do is put no shutdown, and this should bring the interface up. May take a little bit, but we can see it's up. We want to go to PC1 and we want to do IP 192, and we want to give this address right here to PC1. We're going to give it the last IP address 192.168.1.254. 255.255.0 because it's /24 networks. These two are going to be. We're going to do 192.168.1.1 for the default gateway, which will be this address on the SVI of the first layer, the layer 3 switch. And we want to do IP address. It's the same thing here, 192.168.2.254. We'll do 255.255.0 /24 address, and we're doing 192.168.2.1, and we can see it's checking for a duplicate address, and it has done that. So let's start pinging these devices. So I'm going to copy this address here for PC2. So I'm back on PC1 with PC2's address, and let's press enter and see if we can get a connection back. We can see it says timeout for a little bit. This is because of ARP, and we can see right now we do get a connection. So if we do it again, we can see we get a connection. So let's do this from PC2. So I got PC1's address here, so let's do ping again, and we can see straight away that we do get a connection back. So we have successfully configured Inter Vlan routing